Hey there. I just wanted to hop on here and just encourage you today. I battled breast cancer or have battled breast cancer since 2015. I was first diagnosed with breast cancer. It was stage one. And then in, I think it was 2019, it came back again. And I was actually going through a horrible divorce at the time and like super stressed and everything in between. That's a story for another day. I felt something, a lump, and it's so funny because every time I've had cancer, God told me. And I know that sounds kooky to some people because they're like, oh, yeah, okay, God's going to tell you that, or you can actually hear God. But He did. And actually, the first time I had cancer, He kept bugging me because I felt a lump and He wouldn't let me rest. An amazing story about that is that I went to go get it checked. Finally, I listened to Him and I went and got it checked. And the woman said, "It's fine. It's nothing. Go home." So I did. And she called me back maybe a day or two later and said, I'm feeling like you need to come in and get it checked and biopsied. And if she would have just let me go that day, I don't know where it would have been. So fast forward 2019, I'm going through probably one of the darkest seasons of my life. And I get the news again that I have breast cancer for the second time, and it recurred in the same breast. So during that time of going through my divorce, I had to go in and get a mastectomy, recover, do the whole thing. I was officially divorced in October of 2019. I moved in with my sister who took my kids and I in. We didn't have a place to live after I sold our marital home. Then 2020 hit, and in that same year, I found another lump in my right breast. Again, God said, get it checked out, and I did. And it was cancer again. So here I am coming through the craziest time in the world, literally with COVID. And I have to get another mastectomy, breast cancer surgery, in which I did. So that was the third time that I found out I had cancer. And I know you're probably thinking, this is crazy. How many times can I go through this? I felt the same thing. It's so funny. I wanted to read this to you. This was one where I was just like, God, God, I quit. I don't know if I can do that, but I quit. I really do. I quit. And he shared this with me. So I'll read this to you in case you need to hear it for whatever storm that you're going through. And he said, Eagles, they soar above the storm, strong, powerful, and valiant. He said, that's who you are. Stay above it with me. And I'm like, yeah, I have so many doubts, so much fear. And he said, didn't I say I would never leave you? Didn't I say I would never forsake you? And he gave me a verse in Psalms 18:10. He rode upon a storm and flew swiftly. Yes, he sped on with the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret hiding place. His canopy round about him were dark waters and thick clouds. So I felt like that was telling me, Sarah, even darkness, there's a verse in the Bible in Psalms, I think it's in Psalms, and he says, even darkness is light to him. It says in this verse, like, he's hiding in the storm, he's in it. A lot of times when you go through dark seasons in life, you can't see him. You're wondering, where are you? Like, I just keep getting pounded and pounded and pounded. Where are you? And it can feel like that. He's gone, like where he's left. God's left the building, but he hasn't. And I look back at this journey I've had, and I ended up getting, I know it's crazy. I ended up getting another cancer diagnosis. again in, I think it was 2021. And I was actually in the hospital for something else, and they found a spot on my spine. So, stage 4 cancer, there it was for the fourth time. And so, honestly, by that time, I had heard that word so many times. God had dealt with so much in me with fear, and I saw his faithfulness like so many times, like all those times that I got diagnosed. He's the one that led me. He's the one that told me I had it. St- I wanted to let you know too. You're probably wondering, how are you doing? I still have stage 4 cancer, but it has not spread. Every time I go back every 6 months to get scans, and I've been stable, and I'm here. I'm here. So I am thankful for that. But I just wanted to tell you that story because whatever you're going through, God is there. He is with you. Even in the darkest times of your life, even that darkness is not dark to him. Even though it feels like the whole world is caving in on you, he's right there. And he promises he will never leave you or forsake you. So just be encouraged today that he's with you. And when he's with you, all of heaven is with you. All of his love is with you. All of his mercy is with you. All of his healing is with you. And you can overcome anything. Thanks for hearing my story today. And if I can help you in any way or encourage you, please feel free to reach out to me. And I'd love to walk you through whatever season you're going through.